Every year on April 22, Earth Day arrives, and with it, the usual routine. Green posts on Instagram, hashtags like Save the Earth, a few tweets about planting trees. Then April 23 comes, and it's business as usual. Plastic bags, overflowing dustbins, open burning of waste, loud honking, and air thick enough to taste. Let's face it, we are great at pretending to care. We walk into malls with our fancy cloth bags but take plastic ones from the local fruit vendor without blinking. We speak about plastic bans but still buy snacks in multi-layered plastic wrappers and sip juice with plastic straws. We order food online knowing full well it will come triple wrapped in plastic and yet feel surprised when someone tells us the planet is choking. But sometimes the problem isn't even that we don't care. It's that we are not given a choice. At the vegetable vendor, when we forget to carry a cloth bag, what do? Say no to the groceries? Of course not. So we accept the plastic bag, not because we want to pollute, but because there's no visible alternative. And that's exactly where both the government and the society can step in. Not just with rule, but with all the real solutions. Why not make biodegradable bags compulsory at markets? Why not subsidize them for vendors and make them easily available for consumers? People will shift if the option is there. The average Indian wants to do the right thing, but the right thing is often inaccessible or expensive or simply inconvenient. And when the system doesn't support good habits, people eventually stop trying. While we keep blaming people for careless behavior, it's time we turned the lens towards the other side too, that is our government. Now, the government buses puff out thick black smoke on the roads every day. There are garbage trucks without segregation systems, construction dust blowing freely into the air. The laws exist, yes, but where is the enforcement? On paper, India has rules against single-use plastics, emissions, deforestation, industrial waste, but on the ground, we see leaders traveling in massive fuel-guzzling convoys. Politicians cutting ribbons with 15 SUVs behind them for an event that could have been done over video call. No one's setting an example. Public transport still remains unsafe or poorly maintained in many cities. Electric vehicles are very expensive. Citizens are told to act responsibly while officials continue to flout norms in broad daylight. Now, when the leadership is weak, the message is loud. The rules are for you, not for us. And that's dangerous because when people lose faith in the system, they also lose the motivation to do their part. They think, why should I carry a bag if the minister doesn't care? Why should I sort my waste when the municipality dumps it all in one truck anyway? The blame game is endless, but the impact is real. Rising temperatures, unpredictable rains, poor air quality, water shortage, disease outbreak. We all have felt it, and yet we scroll past it. Somewhere we have started believing that the earth will keep adjusting, but trust me, it won't. The cracks are showing, and we are still busy choosing convenience over consequence. So, what now? Do we just sit and wait for the things to fall apart completely? Or do we pause and think, what can we actually change? Start small. Say no to plastic when you do have a choice. Carry a cloth bag as habit, not exception. Push your local shopkeepers to keep biodegradable bags. Don't wash your car with running water every morning. Walk for short distances. Switch off appliances when not in use. Plant something even if it's a money plant in an old plastic pot. But don't stop there. Hold your leaders accountable, the government accountable. Ask why the rules are not enforced. Demand cleaner public transport. Support policies that protect forests and rivers. Vote for people who walk the talk. We often forget the government doesn't exist outside of us. We elect it. We pay for it. It exists to regulate behavior where personal choices harm the public good, and that includes the environment. Yes, the fight is hard. Yes, it can be overwhelming, but it's not hopeless. Because if each one of us makes better choices and we push those in power to do the same, the impact will ripple out. That's how change begins, not with perfection, but with persistence. So, Earth Day is not about saving the planet. The planet will survive. It's us who won't. This is about our air, our water, our food, our future. So, this year, don't just post a green quote and move on. Ask yourself, what will I do differently? What will I demand differently? Because Earth doesn't need another wish. It needs action for all of us starting now.